Everyone thinks a narcissist is easy to spot. Loud, confident, putting himself above everyone. Actually, the most dangerous narcissists look completely different. Quiet, self-sacrificing. Sometimes it seems they have it worse than you. Most people don't recognize them until it's too late. A large American study of 34,000 adults found roughly 1 in 16 people meets the medical criteria for narcissism. 1 in every classroom, in every company, in every family. Now 10 signs, and one revelation at the end that will flip your understanding of who these people really are. Sign 1. Love bombing. It's when someone you've known for 2 weeks tells you you're the one, that he's never met anyone like you, that you should be together as fast as possible. Psychologists have long described this as a manipulator's standard opening move. You are not loved. You are being rushed into attachment before you've had time to look closely. And when you become boring, you'll be pushed off the same way fast. Sign 2. Every conversation steers back to him. You tell him how you broke your leg. 3 sentences later, he's telling you about a worse car crash he had. You share your promotion. He shares his past wins. This isn't carelessness. This is hunger. When the focus stays on you too long, an emptiness inside him starts screaming. He flips the conversation back to drown it out. Sign 3. A constant need for admiration. Simple scene. A family dinner. Someone shares big news, a promotion, a diagnosis, an engagement. 2 minutes later, the conversation is about him. About his morning run. About his client. About his plans. Not because he didn't hear you. Because he heard you. And that became unbearable. Without a fresh dose of admiration, he starts to wither. Sign 4. Emptiness when you feel bad. Simple scene. You cry in the kitchen. He stares at his phone. Not because he hates you. Scientists found an important difference. A narcissist has one type of empathy, the head kind. He understands you're hurting, but not the second kind, the heart kind. He sees you suffer, but it doesn't trigger anything in him. It just doesn't fire. Sign 5. Special rules for himself. The line is for others. Picking up the check is for others. Apologizing is for others too. Simple test. At a restaurant, they bring him the wrong dish. A healthy person asks for a swap. A narcissist makes a scene loud enough to turn half the room. Not because he's hungry, because the world owes him. By default. Sign 6. Envy disguised as concern. Simple scene. You show a vacation photo. He says, a bit pricey for that hotel. You got promoted. He says you'll burn out. You got married. He says you picked the wrong person. On the surface, this looks like care. Underneath, there's an unbearable feeling for him that you got ahead. If every success of yours triggers a strange reaction from someone close, that's not random. Sign 7. Gaslighting. It's when someone makes you doubt your own memory. When you remember one thing and they tell you, no, that didn't happen, you imagined it. Simple scene. He promised to pick up the kid from daycare. You remember it. You call. The kid has been waiting for 2 hours. You promised. I never said that. You imagined it. After a year of scenes like that, you start to distrust your own memory. This isn't accidental. When you stop trusting yourself, you trust him. And you don't leave. Gaslighting is the main way to keep you close. Sign 8. Rage at any criticism, even minor. You said he interrupted. He sulks for an hour. You hinted he was wrong. He goes on the attack. And here's the key. This isn't strength. This is terror. Any criticism, to a narcissist, is a tiny crack in the mask. Through that crack, the truth could leak out. Sign 9. A cycle of 3 phases. At the start, you're perfect. In the middle, you become bad. Nothing you do is enough. At the end, he discards you with no explanation. This isn't a script he's playing. It's an automatic cycle, and it repeats with every new person in his life. Sign 10. An apology that isn't an apology. He says, I'm sorry you felt that way. Not, I'm sorry I did that. The swap is subtle. The effect, you're left feeling guilty. That you're too sensitive. This is his last line of defense. Now the main thing. The thing you watched all the way through 4. All 10 signs we've covered are not 10 different things. They are 10 symptoms of one thing. Not narcissism. Not arrogance. Fear. A major New York University study from 2021 showed the key truth. A real narcissist is not a person with an inflated ego. It's a person building a fortress out of other people's admiration. Because without it, he is no one. The numbers back this up. A large study of 37,000 people showed narcissistic traits decline with age. But by 50, the average narcissist is alone. Not because the traits stopped working, because the people around him have already left. All 10 signs are a survival strategy that scorches the ground around him. What to do about it? 3 working answers. 1. The 90-day rule. If someone starts love bombing, No major decisions for the first 3 months. No moving in, no joint accounts, no introductions to your inner circle, kids, parents, closest friends. A healthy person calmly waits 3 months. A narcissist will start to push. 2. The script against gaslighting. Don't try to prove anything. It's pointless. He's a master of this game. Just save what matters. Texts, voice notes, agreements. When he says, "I never said that," you say, "I have it on record." That's it. No explaining, no arguing. 3. Don't tie your self-worth to his reaction. Keep a personal list where you nailed it. Your wins, support from friends, work feedback. When the narcissist tries to devalue you, open it and read. This isn't an exercise for the weak. This is armor. Recognizing a narcissist isn't about blaming. It's about saving yourself. And the time you don't spend on dead-end relationships, you spend on what actually works. On this channel, breakdowns of how relationships, the brain, and productivity actually work. Based on data, not trendy advice. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this.